Fred Hampton, a revolutionary life cut short. Who was Fred Hampton? To begin with, Fred Hampton was not only a charismatic figure. He was a visionary leader whose life and work exemplified the radical possibilities inherent in solidarity, justice, and community empowerment. Born on August 30th, 1948, in Chicago, Illinois, Hampton quickly emerged as a rising community activist and leader, notably serving as the deputy chairman of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party, BPP. By the remarkable age of 21, he had successfully mobilized a diverse multiracial coalition, uniting various community groups in the fight against systemic oppression. What is more, Hampton was instrumental in establishing a range of community survival programs aimed at addressing the immediate needs of his neighborhood, including food distribution initiatives, health clinics, and educational projects that empowered local residents. His ability to articulate the struggles faced by marginalized communities made him a powerful advocate for social justice. Tragically, his life was cut short when he was assassinated on December 4th, 1969, in a pre-dawn raid by law enforcement, an event that starkly illustrates the extreme measures taken to silence black political leadership in the United States. His legacy continues to inspire movements for justice and equality today. A leader in the making, Hampton's activism began early. As a high school student in Maywood, Illinois, he led walkouts demanding more black teachers and administrators. He later organized youth for the NAACP, where he demonstrated a rare ability to unite people across racial and class lines. This talent would become the cornerstone of his work with the Black Panther Party. In 1968, Hampton joined the BPP and quickly became a leading figure. He spearheaded the creation of Chicago's first Rainbow Coalition, an alliance between the Panthers, the Young Lords, a Puerto Rican nationalist group, and the Young Patriots, a group of poor white migrants from Appalachia. Together, they tackled issues like police brutality, poverty, and housing discrimination. Hampton also helped launch free breakfast programs, health clinics, and political education classes, initiatives that directly serve the needs of marginalized communities and challenge the state's neglect. The role of the federal government. Fred Hampton's growing influence did not go unnoticed by the federal government. The FBI, under J. Edgar Hoover, labeled the Black Panther Party the greatest threat to the internal security of the country. Through its covert CNTLPRO, counterintelligence program, the FBI sought to neutralize black leaders who could unify and mobilize the masses. Hampton was seen as a potential black messiah who could electrify the movement. To undermine him, the FBI planted informant William O'Neill inside the Chicago BPP. O'Neill provided detailed floor plans of Hampton's apartment and drugged him the night before the raid, ensuring he would be unconscious during the attack. The deadly raid. In the early hours of December 4th, 1969, a tactical unit from a Cook County State's Attorney's Office, aided by the Chicago Police Department and informed by the FBI, stormed Hampton's apartment. They fired nearly 100 rounds. Hampton was shot multiple times in his bed. Mark Clark, another Panther, was also killed. Most of the bullets came from law enforcement. Only one shot was fired by the Panthers. Initial reports framed the raid as a shootout, but forensic evidence and eyewitness accounts quickly dismantled that narrative. Hampton's fiancée, Acuin Jerry, then Deborah Johnson, who was 8 months pregnant at the time, testified that police shot Hampton at close range after realizing he was still alive. Aftermath and legacy. A coroner's jury ruled the deaths justifiable homicide, but a civil lawsuit later revealed the extent of the conspiracy. In 1982, the federal government, Cook County, and the city of Chicago paid a $1.85 million settlement to the families of Hampton and Clark and the survivors of the raid. Fred Hampton's untimely death on December 4th, 1969, was not merely a tragic loss. It represented a deliberate and ruthless act of political repression orchestrated by those in power. As a prominent leader in the Black Panther Party, Hampton was dedicated to fostering multiracial solidarity, advocating for community empowerment, and promoting a philosophy of revolutionary love. His dynamic vision transcended the boundaries of race and class, uniting people from diverse backgrounds in the struggle for justice and equality. Even decades later, Fred Hampton's legacy remains potent and inspiring. Activists across Chicago and in various corners of the nation invoke his name, not only as a symbol of loss, but as a rallying cry for continued movement and change. His commitment to social justice and grassroots organizing continues to resonate, motivating new generations to pursue the fight for equity and a more just society. Hampton's ideals serve as a beacon of hope and a reminder of the power of collective action in the ongoing struggle for civil rights and dignity.